Look around you. There's so much work to do. This world is in no condition for us to simply sit back and watch. There is a tangible, desperate need for Jesus. A glimpse of hope in the midst of hopelessness. Jesus experienced this. He saw it firsthand. The need broke his heart and filled him with compassion. He turned to his disciples and said, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." This alone should stir our hearts. It's a calling to make a difference, to share the truth of the gospel, to be a light in the darkness, to be the church. It's time for us to look beyond ourselves, to turn our focus to the field, to answer the call and passionately share the love of Jesus. This is our mandate. This is our mission. Are you ready to do the work?
Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing this morning? It's nice to see you out here, and those of you all that are in the sanctuary. And as always, we're glad that the folks that are joining us online are a part of our service. It's nice to have you with us. 2025 is past, and we're starting a new year. But there's one thing that hasn't changed, and that's that everyone is welcome in this place, that it's a safe place. These are the words that you've heard back last year, but they're still true this year. And that it's our hope that you'll find peace here, and you'll also sense the presence of God just during the service and as you walk out the doors and during the week. So with those thoughts in mind, let's go ahead. We'll begin with a prayer. So please pray with me. Eternal Spirit, source of all that is and ever shall be, loving parent in whom we discern heaven, may knowledge of your holiness inspire all peoples. And may your commonwealth of peace and freedom flourish on earth until all of humankind can heed your call to justice and compassion. And may we find the bread that we need for today, and for the hurts we cause one another. May we be forgiven in the same measure that we forgive. In times of trial and temptation, help us to be strong. And when life seems overwhelming, help us to endure. And thus, from the yoke of sin, deliver us. And may you reign in the power of human love, now and forever. Amen.
Amen. If that prayer sounded a little bit like it reminded you of something, it's because it was written and it was an adaptation of the Lord's Prayer. It's from the Anglican Church of New Zealand. Give it up for New Zealand, yeah. Great place, okay? But if you have a chance to read back through that, to take this with you, it's a really beautiful prayer. I think it captures the essence of the Lord's Prayer completely. So let's start out this morning by standing up, and let's sing our first couple songs, 10,000 Reasons.
Let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord of my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I'll worship Your holy name. You're rich in love and You're slow to anger. Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord of my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I'll worship Your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come. Still my soul will sing Your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I'll worship Your holy name. Sing the Lord of my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I'll worship Your holy name. I will worship Your holy name. I will worship Your holy I wanna know You, Lord, like I know a friend. I wanna know You, Lord. I wanna know You, Lord, like I know a friend. I wanna know You, Lord. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, I wanna know You, Lord. So I'm laying down all my religion. I'm laying down, I wanna know You, Lord. Wanna know You, Lord. simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord. I will rejoice in the simple gospel. I will rejoice in you, Lord.
Amen.
You bring life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. And great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord. You give
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us spend a minute sharing the peace of Christ with each other. We have a few announcements to put on your radar. If you can walk me through those, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. If you are new here or if you've just come here a couple times, this is a great place. You can scan that QR code. It gives us the ability to communicate with you. It gives you anything. No, man, that was good. Thank you. If you have any prayer requests, what's going on with the church. If you're giving to the church, you can also do it by that way, too. Also, we have joy boxes in the back. And again, I have to tell you, the money that you have given in has gone to really help a lot of people and continues to help a lot of people. So, yeah, you're changing the world out there. So it really is good stuff. So you can. Also, there's a prayer circle that will be meeting right over here to my left, right over on the side, right after church. We'd love to have you be part of that. If you'd like to pray for somebody or have somebody prayed for, or if you would just like to pray with people, we would love to have you be part of that. Blankets, you'll see in the back shelf, and again, we're going to be doing this as we get cold snaps coming through. We have a tremendous amount of blankets that we've collected over the year, And you can grab a couple blankets, and if you're driving down the street and you see somebody on the street who looks like they need a blanket, you can hand them a blanket. And that's a really good thing because these cold snaps come back and forth. So again, we will be pouring out the blankets at the end of this month too, but there are some back there if you want to grab one and take it to somebody. Next. Interested in a deeper spiritual dive, join us at the gathering. It resumes Wednesday, the 14th, which is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. We're finishing up on a book by Barbara Brown Taylor, The Gospel Medicine, which is a really great book. And we're right now trying to make some decisions on the next book. And I have a few people kind of scanning that book for me to make sure it's a good book, Gary. Okay. This is, again, we have this concert that's going on here. This is going to be incredible. It's Spanish guitar. It is just marvelous. And again, it's January 17th at the Sanctuary, and tickets available on Everbright. So again, it is, a lot of people have already started calling about this because they have heard of him and they're aware of him. And I guess if in that relationship, it's just people are coming from Miami and stuff to see this. So it's really great to have that. Next. Bowls of Love Chili Cook-Off, February 13th. February 14th, February 13th, Bowls of Love. Yeah. So again, I haven't won the Chili Cook-Off in a few years, but I did win it 2 years ago. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going back again. I'm not giving up, okay? So again, we would love to have you be part of that. There's music, there's a lot of fun. It's just a great time to be together. So again, love to have you on that, February 13th. And what's for lunch? I have no idea. I know that the session has put together a lunch for us that is amazing. It's fantastic, terrific. Gary's giving me the thumb up, saying, yes, it is really great. We'd love to have you stay afterwards and have some lunch with us, just something to eat, and just relax, and we listen to music, and it's just a great time to be together and to have a communion together. Next, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, we are heading towards communion today. We celebrate communion the first Sunday of every month, and we would love to have you be part of that. This is a table that is open to everyone, so wherever you are in your walk, this table will be open to you. Okay, go ahead.
Morning, everybody. Feel like I haven't seen any of y'all since last year. I really appreciate you all coming with me on that. Thank you. All right, bad jokes aside. As always, if you need the kneelers, they're there. Follow along on the screens. Your programs are in your head. Either way, please pray with me. Let us pray. God of beginnings and endings, God of light and life, we come this morning carrying both hope and weariness. We thank you that you are not a distant God, but a God who speaks, creates, and draws near. When the world feels heavy, when darkness feels close, remind us that your light still shines. When we feel unsure, unworthy, or tired, remind us that grace keeps coming. Grace upon grace upon grace. Move into the places in our lives where we have closed the door. Dwell among us again. Shape us into people who bear your light with humility, courage, and love. May we see your glory in Jesus, full of grace and truth. And may that light shine through us for the sake of the world. In the name of the Word made flesh, Jesus Christ. Amen. Today's reading comes from John. It's verses 1 through 9 and then 10 through 18. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him, not one thing came into being. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He himself was not the light, but he came to testify to the light. The true light, which enlightens everyone, was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world came into being through him, yet the world did not know him. He came to what was his own, and his own people did not accept him. But to all who received him, who believed in his name, he gave power to become children of God, who were born not of blood, or of the will or the flesh or of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh and lived among us, and we have seen his glory, the glory as of a Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. John testified to him and cried out, "This was he of whom I said, 'He who comes after me ranks ahead of me, because he was before me.' From his fullness we have all received grace upon grace. The law indeed was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God. It is God, the only Son, who is close to the Father's heart, who has made him known." This is the word of the Lord.
That's an incredible verse. It's one of those verses that people either they read it and about halfway through they go, "What?" Or they read it and they're going like, "This is incredible. This is just, it's one of those verses." See, John begins this story. And you have to understand, John is one of the disciples. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And John was the one who was writing this the last. He had been with his disciples. They've been following him. He told them the story about Jesus on and on again. Second generation of disciples, probably, right into that area. John's getting kind of old, and they're saying, we need to really make sure we get the things written down so that we can pass these along. And so John, who says things differently than anybody else, any other gospel, has this kind of poetic spin to everything. There are deep metaphors built within things. And he's trying to explain, and you got to understand this, he's trying to explain Jesus to people who did not know him and did not understand the depth of what they were hearing about. So he's trying to explain this thing that is bigger than our understanding. It's larger than our understanding of so is he God? Is he not God? Is he what? And he's trying to explain this 2,000 years ago. So he talks in these metaphors. He talks in things that are deep and rich, and you have to kind of take them apart. So John doesn't start off with a manger scene or shepherds or anything like that. John just goes way back to the very beginning of the Scriptures. Before everything was the Word. and the Word was with God. And the understanding here is that God has this ability to speak things into existence. God has this ability to say it, and it becomes it. The word here, logos, it's this idea of a word that is larger than just the word. It is a Greek word that means wisdom, deep, logical being behind all, the logic behind all things that exist, this logos. In the Hebrew, dafar would mean that this is a word that has things, it has matter connected to it. It's physically connected. It's something larger than just saying a word. It's something that represents many, many things. So John goes all the way back to this before time, before creation, before nations, before borders, before fear, and he begins that the Word is God, and God was with the Word. So this understanding of something was with God, and that God had this ability to speak it into existence. John is telling us that God is already reaching out as creation starts. And it's not like something, and again, John, the way he's talking about this and the words that he's using, he's not saying that creation just happened. He's saying that it happened over time. Creation came in over time. That creation is actually a way of communication, that God is moving into communicating, that God creates in love, and that all things belong to God. Which means that your life is that important. That God loves you and God meets you and God greets you right where you are, whatever's going on in your life. Whatever's happening. God is like right there. Man, I'm with you. You're important. See, the understanding here is that this deep creation of God, that God gives life, not to some people, not to just religious elites or the insiders, but gives this life to all people. All people. Yes, Venezuelans too. And to all these people, he shines this light in the darkness. The darkness did not overcome it. Realize John is saying that the darkness doesn't disappear. It doesn't go away. He doesn't say or deny that pain doesn't still exist in the world. He tells the truth that darkness is real. But it is not victorious. Darkness does not win. Amen. So, grief. This is not a place where suddenly Christmas came and all the grief disappeared. All the anxiety about the future. Christmas came and now it's all great. Nope. See, disappointment is something that we have. Disappointment in institutions, disappointment in the world, disappointment in the state, disappointment in our government. And even disappointment in the church. Because John doesn't deny this. But what he does offer is hope. I love it. He introduces you to John the Baptist. And there are people that always get it mixed up to say, is that John the Baptist who's writing this? No. John the Baptist is a whole different character. He introduces us to John the Baptist, who points out, there is the light. There it is. It's kind of like what we are called to do, is to point out the light. See, because Jesus will come along and he will say that you are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the world. You give everything flavor. This incredible hope of like, you got it, man. You are the light. You're going to shine into the darkness of the world. See, he was in the world, and he calls us the light. But John the Baptist says, no, we're just a glimmer. It's that person who is the light. Listen to what he says. Do what he does. Last week I told you about a guy named Shane Claiborne that has been an acquaintance of mine for a while. And Shane, I told you that he was from West Tennessee. He had one of those Tennessee accents, you know. And I love his accent because it was just so disarming. And so he went and worked with Mother Teresa, and he was there with her. And so, I mean, like, he knows his stuff. He went to there, worked for a while. Mother Teresa said, you need to go find your calling, because it's not here in India, it's somewhere else. So he went back to Philadelphia, the cold streets of Philadelphia, and he started a group of people that got together and studied the gospel of Jesus. The simple words that change our lives. And Shane was in Philly one time when he said he and a friend were walking down the street. They were going to go get some bread and make some sandwiches. And he said they were just walking down the street, and he said we saw one of these alleyways, and down the alleyway looked like a woman kind of all huddled up right down there during that cold breeze coming down. And they looked to see if they could do anything for her, and they looked and, said, you okay? Yeah. She didn't say a word. So they went and got the bread. And as they came back, they came to that alleyway again, and they could hear her crying. And so they both walked back there and said, what can we do for you? What is wrong? What can we do to help? And she said, I'm homeless, and it's getting cold outside, and it's getting dark, and I have nowhere to go, and I have no food. And they said, well, come with us. We'll feed you. We got a place for you to stay. And so they walked this girl back to this little apartment that they had. He said they fed her, and she turned around, and she said, you're Christian, aren't you? And Shane said, how could you tell? He said, we didn't have any sign up here, a neon sign saying, turn or burn. Yeah. How could you tell I was a Christian? And she said, because you shine. He said, you shine. And she said, one time I used to shine, but then I got on the street and it took my shine away. She stayed there that evening and the next day and left. And Shane says she came back about almost half a year later, 6 months later. She'd gotten a job and she wasn't on the street anymore. And she walked up, knocked on the door, and said, hi, how you doing? And he said, fine, who are you? And she said, you don't recognize me because I'm shining now. See, the understanding of this with Jesus is that we see how God is. We see that God is filled with grace. We see what God is in Jesus. We can see that God is filled with love. And when Jesus healed, we see that God heals people too. When we see Jesus forgive, we say, that is what God is like. God forgives that same way. When we see Jesus with compassion, we realize that God is that same way. And John talks about the idea that to all people, they are received as God's children. That there are no bloodlines that you have to do this, or no behavior that you have to do, or say, I'm not worthy enough. That somehow God just reaches out with grace and you just receive it. See, at the heart of this is that the Word, the action, became flesh among us. The Word didn't stay at a distance. It didn't shout down instructions from heaven, you should do it this way, and that's what's going to... It came among us and walked with us. That this is how to have a relationship with God. This Word, this part of God, took on flesh that would deal with hunger and joy and grief and loss. That we start to understand how we deal with those things by watching Jesus. We see that this man who came and is teaching us how to be in tune with God doesn't do it by power or domination, but by grace and truth. Grace without truth becomes empty, and truth without grace becomes cruel. And so Jesus brings truth and grace and puts it in front of us and says, this is what the Father is like. We understand that He heals our hearts, forgives us, welcomes the outsider, and shows us how to be more and more like God. Somebody of love and compassion. And we understand that it is this light shining into darkness, that we are called to be simple people of grace, to fill the room with light, to bear witness, to point. That's what it looks like when you have the light of Christ. The Word keeps moving into our life and into our church and into our communities. It shines light into the darkness, and darkness does not get the final word. Jesus will grow up and walk through the country. He will be feeding people and healing people. And we should be more like that. I mean, He healed people. It was the beginning of health care, and there was no copay. Thanks be to God. Let us pray. God of beginnings and endings, God of light and life, God, you come to us this morning with both hope, even though we are weary. We thank you for not being a distant, but speaking to us, that we may draw near to you as you draw near to us. When the world feels heavy and the darkness feels closing around us, remind us that you are the light and that you still shine. May we learn to shine into this world. May we learn to shine and to point people towards that glow. That people will bear your light, and they will have humility and courage and love. May we be full of grace and truth, that the light may shine through us for the sake of the world. In the name of the Word that has been made flesh, Jesus, we pray. Amen. We celebrate communion by intinction, and that is one of our elders will be standing here and will hand you the bread. One of our elders will be standing here with the juice, and you can dip it in the juice and then take it, and then return to your seat. This is not wine. This is juice. So Jesus, on the very night that he was betrayed, he sat with his disciples. When you eat this, remember me. Remember me. On that same night, he took the juice and he poured it and he blessed it, saying, God, all good things come from you. You created everything. And he said to his disciples, this is the new covenant. Everything has changed. Everything is new. Everything is brand new. When you eat and when you drink, remember me. Please come forward. You're shining. I've seen so many of you here in this congregation reach out to people who are in need. I've seen people in this congregation open their doors for people in need and let them stay with them. I've seen people take other people alongside and let me walk with you and get you out of this. I've seen so many saved in addiction here. This is just amazing. So you really are shining. So will you still please stand for a benediction? As you are already filled, may the peace of Christ be within you and within your heart and your soul. May it pour out into this world that so badly needs it now. May you be the light to illuminate God's love into this world. Peace and grace to you all.
See if it works. Let's see if the audio is working. Because I tried this last week and it decided it didn't want to play the game that I wanted to play. So, and there's some really interesting things that we need to talk about. So you need to tell me if it's working. If it's working or not.
What?
Can you hear me? I hear lots of stuff up there. I don't know if it's... Yeah, there it is. It works. I just had to hear myself. Cool. Okay. So there are some cool things that are happening. Good morning. Okay. So good morning, everybody. Scratch. Okay. So there are some crazy things that are happening this weekend. So we have 2 candlelight concerts, but on top of it, one of the really cool things that is happening.
What's that?
Is what? That's that. It's floating next to us.
Yeah, this is some pretty good information. I'm glad that we have it. Is it still floating there, or am I staring off the planet?
You're looking at it.
I hope I am. It's very informative. This is the chili cook-off?
Chili cook-off, yeah.
Hey, look, be a blessing.
It's you're looking too far back. It's like right here. It's like right there. Imagine it's like right here. Look.
Okay.
See?
So there's this. So
you're looking too far back. It's this part right here. Perspective-wise, it's like right here.
It's right here.
So we have the screen coming up on there so that so you guys can see all the announcements that are going on.
Because we never remember all of them.
Or one of them slips our mind.
Oh, we always miss this one right here. We always miss this. This is the one we always
The welcome?
forget. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I can't actually see.
You can see it. It comes up there.
Yeah, but I'm looking here. There's nothing.
Which is really funny because it comes up on that, which is normally the live stream.
I would like it on this screen, so it looks like I'm at least looking at something.
Yeah, you gotta do this or something like this. That's better, but we're still perspective-wise, it's screwed up.
Oh wait, I can read it from there.
You could.
Am I still looking at it? If I'm
You could look at it that too, and it kind of looks like we're like
Candlelight.
So, yeah, we had candlelight, but we've got there's a classical guitarist that's coming into play, and this is going to be awesome. I have not talked to the guy. I'm supposed to call him, and I just don't have his number. So I'm supposed to call his. I'm not sure if I'm calling the actual musician that's playing, or if I'm calling the person that is in charge of like running their events and all this stuff. But apparently, this dude is like locked down when it comes to musicians. It's a classical guitarist that's coming into play, and he saw one of our candlelight concert things, and ended up just like falling in love with the space, and yeah, it worked out really well. I just saw something. Tell them about so we're putting together my no sorry, my dad just lost his glasses and I just found them. He's been looking for them all week long.
No, it's been
Hold on.
No way!
That is so great.
Just he's lost these for 2 weeks. Can we run him down to him? Tell him what's happening. So the chili cook-off is happening all week.
You got this. Come on, go.
All right. So how you guys doing? Chili cook-off, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing a chili thing.
Chili?
Yeah.
And our fearless leader has just abandoned us, but he will be right back after the moment.
Well, hang on. We can read it here. No, it's gone.
It's gone.
Okay, if you scan the QR code, that'll allow you to communicate with us, which is really kind of handy.
Communicating is when these little ones and zeros come across the wire.
Rick, we need to slow this down. Hang on a second.
Oh, so you can slow it down. So we're gonna make the ones and zeros even slower. No, they move at the same speed. So Bo's a guitar player. Or I could just talk to myself for a minute. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. No, he's just pretending to do something.
Yeah, no, I
because
really-
a second fearless leader just
I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing with that thing. So, but okay,
So how was your week?
it was good. You know, it was good. It was good. My daughter's growing up nicely. She's
She's adorable, by the way.
very demanding.
She's adorable, very demanding. At what age? 2, right?
Not even 2 yet.
Not even 2 yet.
She'll be 2 in April. But she is of the age now where she'll sit down on a thing and she'll look at me and she'll go, "Dah."
That's so much fun. That's so much
So I gotta squeeze onto this little baby bench with my kid.
That is so much fun.
So yeah, candlelight concert. We got a guitarist coming, which is probably
Yeah, he's supposed to be really good too. So we just heard.
These are the normal. These are too fast. I gotta figure out how to slow this down. All right, we can at least talk about what
Zombie.
have you? No, focus.
No, we said January we were gonna play Zombie Song.
Yeah, but it just turned January.
It just this January. It is. We said it was January we were gonna put together a Zombie Song game up on the cross thingy.
Well, we'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to figure that out. So let's figure.
We'll just. No, we got to tell them about the chili cook-off.
Yes, the chili cook-off.
Because
the chili cook-off.
Because it's for charity. We raise money, and it'll be the 13th. What are you doing? It'll be the 13th of February. We encourage people to bring their own chili. Could you cook chili?
I don't cook chili, but I live with people that cook chili.
Make them make chili.
I will make them make chili.
Because it's really fun to taste everybody's chili and then win.
And then when, yeah.
And then you have bragging rights.
I remember last year we did, what was it, a rib cook-off. Well,
Yes.
it was really a black family rib cook-off.
It was, yeah.
Because they are so into their ribs, it was great. And their ribs are unbelievable.
Oh my God, they're
you want to talk
phenomenal.
about ribs. If there's one great thing to talk about at church, it's food.
Yes.
Right? I mean, the great food.
Especially like here, we always have food.
And the food's always awesome.
Oh my
It's
God.
always awesome.
I think Gary made lasagna.
Yeah, so if you're over the wire, we can't transmit food to you over the wire.
We're working on it, but
We're
it hasn't
working on
really come.
We have
There it
about
is. There
100
it is.
years
That
away.
one. That one. Chili cook-off. Chili cook-off.
Using quantum entanglement, we are going to ship you some food.
As soon as we figure out how to get the smell to go through, you're going to smell this
because that's the
lasagna.
big issue. It's the little particles in the air that make your nose smell.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Because otherwise, you'd be able to get food over the wire and you're like, that.
You know, I thought it was the actual physical media of it. That was,
No,
was,
it's
that-
just the smell. It's just the smell, yeah.
Oh, we have a chat. We have a chat message.
coming up the stairs, but no. Oh, you cooked chili.
Good, bring chili. Bring chili. The 13th, we will have a chili cook-off. You will donate money. The money will go towards purchasing handmade bowls that we will make probably. Because that's usually what we do. We usually make our bowls, and then we it is
totally the way to the heart. Absolutely.
And our definition of chili, I need everybody to realize, our definition of chili is rather loose because
It is loose.
one year
You throw a bunch of stuff into the trying to keep it age appropriate almost for it.
if there's beans and cheese and some kind of protein and tomatoes, that is essentially chili as far as we've defined it.
You know what else is great, and it's the way that art is conversing, like Amber's doing right now. So if anybody else would like to throw something out that gives us a topic to talk about, or just a natural integration.
Tell us about your chili.
Tell us about your chili. There you go.
Or how much you want the lasagna that you're not
Yes,
having.
Amber, tell us about your chili. As Amber types on her computer, all the way somewhere out there, over the rainbow. And there we go. Here's our fearless leader back in action. To rescue
He has no idea what he's
we
missed.
have no idea.
He has no idea.
Nothing and everything. At the
Why
same
are
time.
your shoes off?
Why are your shoes
My
off?
parents got me new shoes, and I tried to wear them, and they hurt my feet. So somehow I have two pairs of shoes again.
Okay, so we're talking about chili and who cooks chili. And
Oh, okay,
Amber's
so-
telling
so-
us how she cooks the
You
chili.
can put corn in chili. Corn does go in
Corn
chili.
goes in chili.
Corn goes
Really
in chili.
So I won the chili cook-off last year.
Tell them how loose our definition of chili is. Tell them about your chili that you won.
Mine was real chili.
Oh no, who won 2 years? It was 2-3 years ago with the white chicken chili.
Yeah,
That was only
That's it.
vaguely chili, but it was delicious.
Deliciously vague.
Who was that? Was it Rick?
It might have been Rick.
Yeah, because he left he made 2 containers of it and left one of them in the kitchen, and no one knew about it. And about a week later, I came back and I walked in the room, and there's like very fragrant smell.
Fragrant. That's a great, nice word to use.
And it was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm offended
It
by
was-
beanless chili.
Beanless chili. Beans do
That
kind
was
of
chicken. It was like white.
It was like a queso blanco with pulled chicken, and like honestly, I was real impressed.
It was pretty good.
Really
It kind of
good.
had like an Alfredo-y kind of feel to it.
It was basically.
Amber, do you think beans are a requirement for Outback has a beanless chili? Oh my god, do you think they're a requirement for chili, Amber?
So what you're saying is you're gonna go get the Outback chili.
What
and
classifies
pretend
a
like it's
chili?
yours?
Then, if you can have it without bean, you can have it without chicken, you can have it without beef, you can have it with beef. So what classifies a chili?
I don't know.
I
What
said,
is it chili powder?
my working definition
We're
right
in the
now.
hot dog sandwich conversation.
Yeah, my working definition includes beans.
It's like,
It's a piece of bread, a bun.
Okay.
Is a piece of bread a bun only if you put it around a hot dog, or is it always a piece of bread? Or is a bun a piece of bread that you... I don't know.
So anybody that's not on the YouTube
You know,
side,
I'm used to getting like existential questions
So,
in church,
here.
but never about chili. Oh, we can do that?
we can do that too.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
now you guys can see what's being.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I don't know how to
Because that
scroll.
makes it more engaging, right? Because
Yeah.
we want them to engage.
Yeah.
So who,
No, I love
where's the
when
list
we're
of
talking
people?
to ourselves up here. There is
Yeah,
no
where's the
answer.
list of people? Amber's here, but where's the list of people so we can like call on people? Is there a list of people?
No, it doesn't show you.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That's
See, I would
well.
love to
That's
call
that.
somebody.
The IP addresses are natively hidden now. Are you?
No, I know, but there could be a list of people with
Yeah.
their names. With
That
their
doesn't
username.
always show you.
We have one person on Twitch. Always the one man on
Hi,
Twitch.
Twitch.
Hi, random Twitch
And
parishioner.
free a sanctuary church.
Google.
Yeah,
knows
Google does
everything.
everything. Yes, they do.
If not, you just ask ChatGPT. But then you got like, I mean, I don't know. Chat's always a weird thing because you feel like you're burning a lot of resources.
I'm
taking
going
things
to
out.
build my own the way we want.
That would be fun.
That's what we need to do. What we need to do is we need to take all of Dwayne's notes and sermons and all of his videos and upload it into a custom GPT that people can text.
Yeah.
Then they don't have to bother Dwayne anymore. They bother the AI Dwayne.
I got to show you what I'm working on because I'm building
There's a
streaming
video.
service.
Yeah.
I actually am.
He's working on
I feel like that's blasphemous. Right? That's a little blasphemous.
Totally. Let's get rid of Reese-Feed, bro.
We just had a whole sermon about the Word being God, and here we are talking about making AI do our words for us.
You did preach that one sermon that was pretty decent from the AI.
And dude, that wasn't even. That
Oh my
was.
God, you're
that
actually
was,
having AI. Okay, I gotta say, that's just not okay.
Well, no. Well,
So he did two different sermons.
What I did,
He did two
I made
different
my
ones.
own sermon. Like I wrote
Yes.
a sermon, and then while I was on stage, you're right.
Yeah.
It was somebody.
Yeah.
We were just like, let's see what it does. And this was like not even. We're on GPT-5. This was
Yeah, it was like way.
And this was years ago. And
The sound system going good. So you missed this. We were talking about quantum entanglement and sending food over the wire to the people at home and how the thing blocking us was smell.
You just push really hard on the screen.
We need all the particles to go through except the smell particles.
after we figure out the AI Dwayne, our next project
AI Dwayne.
is food through the camera. That's the next
camera.
Didn't they do that in Willy Wonka, but it
Yes.
became
Yeah.
small?
Yeah. And then the child
When the
got
child
stuck.
went in it, and the child was like, ah! And the mom was freaking out. Just like,
Put him in the stretcher, and then he became like a...
His was the sin of
Gumby.
pride, I believe.
Yeah.
All the kids have different sins.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
I never made that connection.
That's
Yeah.
why there's the proper amount of them.
I immediately like Willy Wonka for a whole new reason.
Now you have
I
to
love
go
Willy
watch
Wonka.
Willy
Do you like
Wonka.
the original or the new?
I like them both.
No, the original.
I like them both for different reasons. Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder's.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I
he didn't
love-
want to do the role unless he could do the
It's
king
iconic.
thing in the
It's
beginning.
best. It's one of the most iconic roles of all time. I mean, I'm sorry, but not even.
So you can't even remember what it was.
Just like Johnny Depp, one of the most famous actors. I think he did a decent job.
Yeah, because Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka.
Well, that's yeah. Apparently, he wouldn't do the role unless he could do the king thing in the beginning, because at that point, from
Oh, he
that
did that
point,
so well.
you could never trust him fully.
Yes.
Because you're going like you just pretended to be like handicapped.
Yep.
I mean, like that is below low.
Yeah.
But okay, so he's evil, I guess, or I don't know.
Well, that's the thing about the Johnny Depp one, is it almost feels evil.
Yes, his is more in line with the book, because the book is more clearly like dark and
No, you don't. You don't want therapy from your computer.
I don't know. I don't think AI is ready to take over the world yet.
No, therapy from a computer, we could have people killing them.
I can't even get my AI to properly parse a PDF document, and that's supposed to be what they're good at.
Yeah.
So
What AI is really good for is whenever I'm looking for a specific solution to a specific answer to something when I'm writing code, it's like they built different AI.
Yes. Well, AI's
That's what I
made
said.
by a bunch of coders. So of course it is very good at coding.
So AI has always been a huge help to shortcuts.
I have to admit, like in the AI Alexa world,
I get it. I'm going to show you.
I don't know. God, no. When in high school, I learned a few languages and then lost everything.
oh, here comes the rolling shoes. Have
He
you
gave
figured out
his
how to use
children
them?
rolling
Have you figured out how to use them, or-
shoes.
Rolling
That's
shoes. Yeah,
rolling
that's
shoes.
crazy.
Helix.
That's crazy.
Because they need to move faster. I
Some of them. We don't move plenty faster.
180
Listen, we ordered
degrees.
those for like a week. Like,
Guess what I got? Arduino.
he's teaching him to program.
I'm teaching him how to build microprocessors.
Okay, so back to chili, because chili is an important thing. How do we do chili cook-off online? Like, do we live stream it? Do we not live stream it?
Oh, we're live streaming it.
Apparently we're trying, and if you're there, did you guys hear the band that was playing for the turkey giveaway?
Yes.
Dead Buffalo or Dead Bronco, or I need to look.
I did not catch their name, but I liked it.
Yes. Dead Bronco. Dead Bronco.
Did we make a connection? Are we friends?
We are friends.
Good.
And we're gonna try to see if we can get them to come and play. They were awesome.
Yes.
If you guys had not seen them, go
Where did they come
over.
from? I just showed
so-
up and there's a freaking like folk rock band playing. I'm like, who are you people?
Okay, you ready for this connection? Okay, so one of the guys, there are multiple mics that are in the property appraiser's office for the Fort Lauderdale government thing, I guess you'd call it.
Marty Kyer.
Yeah, Broward Property Appraiser. So Broward Property Appraiser. And one of the Michaels had a friend that had a connection to a band that wanted to come and play at the turkey grocery giveaway, and they came and they played, and they were awesome. And they're basically like, there's like a big stand-up bass, and they've got kind of a bluegrassy kind of feel. They're really good.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a South Florida resident for 37 years now, right? I love me some the institutional standard that is Mobile Mike's event.
Oh yeah, Mobile Mike is awesome. Yes.
But I would have probably personally preferred the band as opposed to the DJ at the front where we were working.
Yes.
I'm glad the line got to experience the band. The band was wonderful. I wish I got to experience them more.
So what I'm hearing
complaint
is how do we collaborate between Mobile Mike
and the band?
Because Mobile Mike is broadcasting, so why couldn't we figure out some kind of partnership between? What if Mobile Mike wanted to broadcast the dead Bronco?
What was the sinister voice? What was this one?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sure the food's gone by now, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got a bowl of chili, I guess.
Yeah,
They're doing chili.
How are they doing chili? He made lasagna.
Well, as we talked about before, chili requires very, very non-specific ingredients.
So what
to make a very specific type of food.
Anything could be in there.
So is there a requirement for chili?
We were just talking about that.
But I'm asking,
We don't know. Chili powder. But that's made of a bunch of different types of spicy things.
Oh my
which
God.
could really be used as
look at that. See, chili.
Delivered.
So
beef and peas.
what? Thank you, bud.
This has beans in it.
It has, I think it's got 3. It's got the what is
I haven't even eaten yet, and I'm eating brownie now.
What kind of bean is that? That's a
Kidney?
No, that's a
No,
white
that's a kidney.
That's a That's a white.
Oh, that's a kidney.
This has 3 different kinds of beans that I can see at least. It's got black, it's got a white bean, it's got a brown bean,
I was told that we were gonna have chicken Alfredo and green beans, and I know I made a salad.
Well,
This is neither chicken Alfredo nor green beans, and it is most assuredly not a salad.
Holy cow, it's really good though.
It's really dang good. Mm-hmm. They win.
So if you're in town,
You've already lost.
we do
We do food.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
we do food after church. These are my children because they have no limited direction in the world.
They're hilarious.
Yeah.
They're great.
So what we're talking about is we have an annual chili cook-off that happens. And what's the day again? I haven't
The
seen
13th.
The 13th. So if you're in town, I know, I feel like so. It's much harder to slow down because they're all set up as a 5-second thing because most people downstairs have a limited attention span. We're actually trying to look at them. So if you guys are in town, there it is, that one right there. So yeah, it's called Bowls of Love, and what normally happens is we get a bunch of really cool, awesome bowls for you to keep, and you go over and you put in a donation. Is there a required amount? Not really, it's just a donation. And all the donations go to different funds that we kind of direct towards things. Normally it is...
We have a gathering on Wednesday?
No, not this Wednesday.
No, not this Wednesday, Amber.
Who's asking?
Oh, but she said yes the other Wednesday. She might be gone.
Yeah, this Wednesday is off. Next week is on. Gathering is it's kind of a... I don't even think it's a Bible study. I think it's an in-depth kind of...
It's halfway between a Bible study and group therapy.
Yeah, I mean, we really kind of unpack a lot of really neat things. So if you guys ever want to see something really kind of cool, you can go online onto our website, and it kind of explains a little more in depth what the gathering is. But the turkey, it's one of those going down the turkey giveaway.
This
The
doesn't
chili
talk
cook-off.
about it every Sunday for 6
I know.
months.
Dad, Sora's outside.
Oh, that's awesome. My child's outside. So the chili cook-off, it always goes towards a outreach, and I believe, I'm not sure, but I think this is going towards God's Little Lambs. but I can double check 100%. It always goes towards something. I think last year I went to Doctors Without Borders. So, yeah. Which is kind of cool. We try to kind of make these things turn into something different. So.
I'm really itching to go play.
You want to what?
He wants to go play with toys.
Oh, he probably has already built it.
What?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And what toys is the best part?
Being a parent.
Oh my goodness! I'm looking at a picture of his daughter
I can totally picture
playing
you
with
just-
cars, and oh my
Oh,
god!
he plays with cars just as much as the daughter is. Yeah, look at that. She's adorable.
That's
They got the
and she got the most
Playmobil. Oh my
adorable
goodness!
that's the.
Look at that tooth.
I know
Oh
she's still got to get the canines in, and because they're coming in last. The molars and incisors are already around it, so they're pushing out. Oh, she screamed all night the other night.
Liam had a molar that was coming out, and he nursed this thing for almost 2 weeks. And when I got home from work on Thursday, I went over and I pulled it out of his mouth. I pulled that thing right out of his mouth.
Thank you.
I went over and I was like, let me just look at this. And went, he's like, I'm so glad I did because it's messing up the tooth underneath it. But I don't feel bad because my wife did the same thing to my daughter. So she pulled the other tooth
Nice.
out.
Oh, you got a big girl tooth right there on the right. Look at that thing.
I know, it's a monster.
That's a real tooth.
So, outside of that, I think, so we have defined chili as not defined, right?
Indefinable. Undefinable.
So there is no class.
It has my definition was it requires a protein,
Okay.
a bean, and tomatoes.
What if it's
It has to have tomatoes and beans and a protein.
It has to have a protein.
In my opinion, it has to. It doesn't have to be meat. It could be tofu. It could be chicken. You can have a
Still
chicken.
considered a protein?
Chicken is protein.
No, a tofu.
Tofu's protein. I'll consider tofu food for the purposes of this conversation.
Okay.
Because I know Christian does not want meat in his chili. I don't know if he uses tofu, and he may just go with beans. And you know what? For the sake of argument, if you're vegan or vegetarian, beans can count.
They can technically count as a protein.
Beans do count. So, but you need more than one kind of bean. So if you're making a meatless chili, there needs to be at least like 3 beans in it. That is my personal standard.
We're putting this in stone.
Carved into 2 tablets that I will bring down from on high. No?
Or pizza boxes.
Your pizza boxes.
Look up The Invention of Lying. It's a really funny movie. Yeah, he writes the 10 Commandments on 2 pizza boxes. It's like, yeah, this feels good. So yeah, if you're in town, come over Chili Cook-Off in a couple weeks. And then if you're in town and you want to see Candlelight concerts, contact us, and we'll direct you towards where you can get tickets. And this classical guitarist, I will link a spot where tickets are available. And if you're part of the church, contact us directly, and we'll figure things out. Okay? Outside of that, you guys have a wonderful and safe week. As it gets cold, we're starting to hand out these blankets out and all that stuff, so that's a big part. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Elliot. Rusty and Mike. Almost said that correctly. Last week I was saying it, but apparently the audio wasn't working. They dropped off a ton of blankets and a bunch of hats and a bunch of gloves and all that stuff and scarves. So you guys are amazing for making that part of your connection to the church. We're continuing to start putting together blessing bags.
Already happening some Sundays.
Yeah.
People will just get bored and start blessing.
Yeah, it's blessing. They create blessing bags.
He just wheelied right down the aisle.
Yeah, he went all the way.
He's so good. He can go all the way.
Yeah, he didn't even. It was just.
He's gotten really good. My son is on Heelys, and he's ridiculously good at it. Yeah.
He can do the whole trick in like 3 seconds.
It's nice and flat, so it's just like.
It's the perfect space to do.
Yeah.
It's the perfect space to do.
Yeah.
How long did it take him to pick it up?
I mean, he's
about 10
eating.
minutes.
He's eating while he's going straight down the center of the church while he's eating.
Yeah.
While he's like, just like,
Kick back. If we put those on, how long do you think it take you?
I wouldn't even be able to stand. Are you kidding me? The moment I stood up on them, I just whoop, and then I'm out.
Have you ever gotten on one of those hoverboards yet? I tried. I was immediately on my butt. So, outside of that, I think we're good. I think you guys have at least stayed with us this long.
You four, you're our favorites this week.
Favorites.
And let's see what the demo breakdown is. Still there.
You too.
Still there.
yeah, still there.
Mr. Twitch. Messages. I'm very curious.
Who you are.
We have very consistently had at least one person
1 to 2, sometimes more. Yeah.
watching us on Twitch every Sunday for years.
Are you
Years.
sure it's not Twitch just connecting to your screen?
No.
No, because it'll be
It'll
zero.
go on there.
It'll be zero.
And then it pops up. So.
And like we haven't bothered to check to see if it's the same person every day or whatever, but it's fairly consistently. We're watching you. We know you're there.
We see you.
Watching you. We are watching you. You are a number one.
We love you.
I need to figure out how to jack into the analytics enough to actually show us any more than that. But we love you guys. Be safe. Have an amazing week. Go do something awesome for somebody. Put together a bag of a Be a Blessing bag for yourself to hand out. If you're not here, if you're here, grab a pile of stuff and put it together. So we love you guys.
I don't know if there's enough space in it. Bye, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Hey guys, this is Noah from the media team. I just want to let you guys know there's some really cool ways for you guys to stay in touch with us. So down at the bottom, if you're watching us on Facebook, there is a little button that says follow. If you click on that, it will allow you actually to be notified when we go live next. We go live for all different things, not just church services. Some of our special events, our food giveaways. It's really neat to kind of stay in touch. If you're following us on YouTube, if you press subscribe, right after you press like on both of them, Facebook and YouTube. Once you press subscribe, there's going to be a little bell button that pops up. Press that bell icon. It's going to let you know when we go live as well. It's a really neat way to support the channel. It's a really neat way to grow the channel as well. And then on both of them, if you press the share button, that allows you to share this message with so many other people. There is so many people going through so many problems these days, and you know it's really important for them to hear an encouraging, positive message. So go out, share, be disciples. You guys have a wonderful week.